Win.
What is up, y'all? Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy P1 back in here. Okay, today, guys, we have some really good things happening, especially coming this week. Next week, we're about to have the PS5 coming out, but we have some good things coming over here. Okay, but first, the only way I'm going to continue by this video is slapping on my hat, PlayStation hat. Before we continue, you know, we're about to show y'all how the controller looks like, how it feels, how it's just placing in hands. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and show y'all what it actually looks like. Okay, I know some of y'all probably seen it, some of y'all don't have it, nothing like that. But the specifications of everything else with the haptic feedbacks, adaptive triggers, and just the design and features that's coming along with PS5. So without further ado, we about to open this up right here, right now. It's not open yet. We gonna find out. You ready? Let's go, boy. Thank you. I appreciate you. So what we have here is a PlayStation 5 controller. Now, if you see here, right there, DualSense wireless controller. Let's zoom that in real quick. PS5, right? PS5. Now it looks like behind it, obviously it shows everything else. So you can see, I'm not sure if it's gonna catch it right on focus. Maybe not, a little closer. But you get the memo, right? You get it. So, right, hasn't been opened yet at all. Still brand new in the box. We're about to open this bad boy up, show y'all what's inside of it, and go from there. And if you haven't got one, make sure you go get yours ASAP, because these boys are gonna be running out so fast. So let's go ahead and unbox and get it going. Let's go. All right, guys, so now we have this right here. It's going down. It's gonna be enjoyed. Put that piece right over there. Let's not try to break the box. We're gonna try to keep the box nice and firm. Okay, so it's right in here, y'all, and it's actually, let's flip it over right there. Boom. Look at this, nice and covered the way it's supposed to be, right? The way it's supposed to be. And if you're wondering why my hands painted, I dyed my hair, so let's just put that in the side. Okay, all right, so we're gonna open this bad boy up. First, we got instructions. We're gonna keep this in a nice little wrapping paper. DualSense wireless controller manual, instruction manual. Not that we don't really need it, but this is right here in case anybody's interested in reading it. Important stuff. Just check it out. Now for the final touch here. That's cool. Nice protective, right? Let's go ahead and get this bad boy out. Oh my God! Look at this. Wow. Wow, look at this. If you guys can actually see this, check that out. Look how clean this controller is. It is so, it feels really like grip. What the heck is that? Really grip. I mean, it's got major grip on this. Okay, so the controllers, when I'm tapping it, doesn't sound too bad, you know, not that much noise, which is perfect. Ooh, not that bad actually. Depends how you use it. I know there's a lot of gamers out there who really like to tap those buttons, you know what I'm saying? But it's here. Oh my God, look at this. This is not that bad actually. I kind of like this, the way it looks. See, if you take a look at it right there, look how clean that looks right there. So clean. Look at the PlayStation logo sitting on there. Usually we have the round button, but this time we actually have the shape of a PlayStation. And if you see right below this right here, that is the mic where you talk. It's a speaker. And you tap this button right here, that's actually to mute yourself from the party. So if you're playing with friends and you want to mute yourself real quick instead of going to the party, you can actually, you know, mute it, put it down, do whatever you gotta do, and come back and mute it again. But this controller is a really good size for your hand. If you got big hands, you know, well, I'm sorry, just don't make it a one size fits all, if you know what I mean. But this is perfect the way it looks. If you see the shape in the bottom, kind of has like a cut, sort of cut edges, which is perfect. I like the way this looks. The way it feels in my hand is just really nice with the grips. Now, if you didn't notice, inside of these grips here, it's an actual supposedly Easter egg from Sony PlayStation. They actually put the X and O's in here, and then like really tiny and small. I'm not sure if you guys can actually see it. You probably can't. I mean, it's kind of really hard to see from here. But this controller is really, I'm gonna give it a 10-10. To be honest with you, 10-10 out of this controller. Why? Because I'm a controller type of guy, and if you're not, you don't know how to play right. But it is something that they did, and PlayStation did really good on actual making this controller. There's 1,000 controllers that people made out there, and they couldn't get it right. You guys managed to make it perfect the way it's supposed to be. Now, when we turn this button on right here, I mean, it flashes, you know, it just flashes. There we go. That's all it does. But until you plug it in, that's when action happens. But it's really nice compared to the other controller. Okay, it's too different. It's too different. You hold this, you know, got a little firm, you know, you're comfortable with it. Okay, but when you hold this one, you don't really hear that much noise, right? Now this is, I mean, this is just crazy how everything just is to being protective and comfortable. So adaptive triggers with the L2 and R2, you know, it gives you this resistance when you're gaming. For example, like the action with the tension when pulling a bowstring, firing an arrow, or being able to, like, you know, feel a machine gun or a shotgun. You know, it's just like, the feeling is crazy. Or when your weapon jams, you can actually feel the adaptive trigger, like, you know, locking in. You can feel the vibration in your controller when it's actually doing that. And also the improved haptic feedback. So the rumble has this astonishing effects that, you know, it has this effect of different feelings when you're like resisting some kind of bounce sensation. So if, let's say, you fall, you jump, or you hit yourself, you'll feel it through the controller that you've been injured. You know, it's just really, it's really good the way it feels with this haptic feedback. And the create button, guys, the create button is the one, the pioneer for ever creating an epic gameplay. So if you see this button right there, okay, it's got 3 lines right there. That button right there, you'll hit it, you save your gameplay, and you get to share it with everybody else. But you can also create your own, you know, epic gameplay, you know, whatever it is, you know. And it's just really nice to have. And with the built-in microphone, you're able to use your headset if you want to, or there's a mute buttons there for a built-in microphone on your DualSense controller. And some of y'all asking, like, can we use some kind of a charger? The USB Type-C port is different. You know, it's way different to what other controllers have. You know, like the Xbox Series X controllers, they probably have like an Android type of charger. But this one is a USB-C to a USB. So make sure to get that. Some controllers don't really come with a charger, but you will have to get one. So if you're gonna get one of these, get a charger. You gotta get one of these. It is really firm in your hands. It just feels really good to just how it feels. But the texture grip underneath the DualSense, obviously, is something cool that everybody wants to have. But the PS button with the PlayStation logo is something that we all enjoy. Now, is this controller a rechargeable battery? With the internal speaker, touchpad, and light bar? Obviously, of course, right? Because why? I feel like it would have more longer lifeline to this than an actual PS4 DualShock 4, you know. So if you're looking for dimensions of this, it's 160, you know, millimeters by 66 by 106 width, height, and depth. Okay, and it doesn't feel heavy. 280 G's, if you know what I mean. It's just really nice to how these things actually look. You know, it feels really good in your hands to able to like play right. I mean, it's not heavy. Some people think it's heavy, but it's not heavy. It's just really, it feels really good to how this controller looks like. But that's just my feedback for this. It's really comfortable. If you don't have it, guys, make sure y'all get it for $69.99. Now, controllers are getting very expensive now, okay? But it is what it is with this. It just feels so right. Y'all got to get yourself one of these, like, for real. Now, the question that everybody's been wanting to hear, okay? Y'all been hitting me up and telling me this about, you know, how do you make videos if there is no share button? If there's not a share button on this, why isn't it on the PS5 controller? Now, the reason why is because obviously I think share factory will be probably replaced with something else, a little more better, advanced or something. But this right here, like I talked about it a little bit earlier, this right here, this part, I'm not sure you get to see it, but the little line, you get to see the little line right there. That actually is, it's not a share button. Well, it's kind of like a share button, but it's going to be removed, and now it's going to be a create button feature. And it's just like, it's just something new that they're going to change around. So it's going to be like a new creation studio tool that's going to allow you to have more control in making like videos, like captured videos, and it's anything that you want to do is to make like a Fortnite video, or, you know, GTA video, whatever it is you want to do, like montages or something like that. I'm that type of person who is gonna be very interested in the create button, because I like to edit videos, and if it's more convenient for me from using like Photoshop to Sony Vegas to like the create studio for PS5, that's what I'll be using. So those 3 buttons, I'm sure you're gonna have to hold it for picture, or double tap to record, or tap it once and then maybe want to save the video. So it could be one of those 3, but it is gonna be like a creating studio tool for that. So that's just what I think about the PS5 controller. If you guys have one, make sure you go buy yourself one. It's only $69.99, and if you don't get one, do it immediately, because they're gonna run out fast, and PS5 will be coming out less than 2 weeks, you know. So if you haven't pre-ordered it, make sure you get ready for that line. That line's gonna be huge, and I'm gonna rate this controller a 10/10. You just gotta be lit. You gotta have that drip, you know what I mean? But that's what I have for y'all, an unboxing video for the PS5 controller. And we'll be having a open box PS5 review as well. So y'all stay tuned for that next one. So then, guys, y'all know what it is. Have any more questions? Put in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel. Drop a like. And if you want to buy yourself some merch, got some in the back, got some more on the other side, go ahead, hit me up, get your merch quick. We've sold a couple already, so if you want to buy some, go ahead and hit it off. Let me know. Today, guys, thanks for watching. Your boy P1 signing out.
I know that they something. Don't call me a brother, I barely can trust you. I talk to a shorty, she bagging the bugging, and I'ma need all of my dollars on corporate, so hand me